Hey guys, welcome back to the JTO channel. And this is your match review of Romania 0, the Netherlands 3, as the Dutch progress to the quarterfinals where they'll either face Austria or Turkey. That game is later on. It's in under 30 minutes as I record this video right here. So yeah, you'll get a review for that video later on. But today is about the Netherlands and them beating Romania in convincing fashion, I must say, despite Romania's efforts. But the Dutch do deserve their win, and it was a good win, and it was a decent performance, and it was a step up from their previous games, obviously. I mean, it looks like them finishing in third place and being one of the best third place teams in the group stages gives them the right side of the draw. I mean, when you look at who they have next, it's Austria or Turkey. Not, I say that if Austria do win, it'll be the rematch of that game at the group stage where Austria did win 3-2. So let's see what happens, man. But regardless, anyway, in this game, they were solid. They were really, really solid. And I think people will say it's a harsh scoreline in Romania. And I can hear it. But at the same time, the Netherlands definitely deserved their win today. They were definitely the better team. They showed their quality when they needed to. Romania, look, big up to them. They've had a great tournament regardless. The fact that they finished top of their group, I didn't think they would finish top of their group. I thought they would be one of the teams that would finish third when they had a group involving Ukraine and Belgium and all these teams. Do you know what I'm saying? But they finished top, so fair play to them. They had their moments. The first game against Ukraine was absolutely insane. And today they tried. Not enough going forward at all, but I think defensively, I think this is why people are maybe saying the 3-0 is harsh on them. Because you know what? One thing about Romania this tournament is they put their bodies on the line. And today showed it, Lots of blocks, lots of tackles. They allow a lot of shots, but they do make sure that it doesn't get on target or it gets blocked or they clear it away or they deal with crosses and stuff like that. And I must say, they showed a lot of heart, Romania, and I think their people should be very, very proud of them. They put in a big effort in this tournament. Big up to their players. Big up to Dragusin, the Tottenham defender. He had an outstanding tournament, and he was pretty good today, overall. So yeah, big up the blue head right back. I thought he was pretty good as well. So yeah, they had some really good players, man. So fair play to them, man. But the Netherlands, they just showed their quality. Obviously, in the first 15 minutes, Romania were onto them. They were pressing them really, really high. They're an aggressive team. And the Dutch seemed to sort of not be able to handle that pretty well. But they settled into the game. They eventually get that first goal. And really, from when they got that first goal, due to Gakpo cutting inside, it was a well-worked goal. The midfield shot in, I think his name is, passes it to Simons, who's in between the lines. He receives on the half turn, gives it to Gakpo. Gakpo takes on his man, cuts inside. The blue head right back needs to do better in that moment. I can't lie. Because he knows Gakpo is going to cut inside and use that right foot. He's been doing that all tournament. Gakpo, I must say, for a player that I don't rate, I don't particularly rate him. I'm not his biggest fan. I must say, in this tournament, he's been absolutely brilliant. I think he's been one of the best players at the tournament. If I'm making a team of the season, a team of the tournament tomorrow, he's definitely in that left wing spot for me. I think he's been absolutely brilliant. It'd be between him and Nico Williams, I'm not going to lie, but Nico Williams has stepped it up, but so has Gakpo, man. Gakpo's been really, really good, and I feel like he's got to be in that team of the tournament somehow, regardless of how the Netherlands do, because I think he's been their best player by far. He's been the only player that's been trying to do something, trying to make things happen, trying to score goals, trying to create chances. He scored, that's his third goal now, which makes him the joint top scorer with Musiala and two other players that play for Slovakia and Georgia. I forgot their names. Chances are he might get the top scorer. Depends on how far Germany go. Depending on how they do against either Austria or Turkey. Let's see what happens. But regardless, Gakpo's had a really good tournament. It was a good goal from his perspective. Cuts inside, near post. Keeper should do better, yes, but it's a lot of shot power on that. And then from then on, the Netherlands just for the rest of the half dominated, and just creating chance after chance after chance. And that's how the story of the first half really went. In the second half, it was just more of the same in terms of the Netherlands dominating. And it got to the stage where I'm thinking, how have they not scored yet? Do you know what I mean? Because They had bare chances. Gakpo had a chance to score. Simons had a chance to score. I think Marlon had a couple opportunities. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, boy, couple set piece opportunities from the likes of Van Dijk, De Vrij, Reinders, I'm pretty sure had an opportunity. These guys had bare opportunities to really put the game to bed. And this is why, and this is what I mean when I say people say, oh, maybe the scoreline's harsh on Romania. I can understand that to an extent because they did defend well overall. But at the same time, the Netherlands created enough chances to make that game more comfortable than it should have been. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a balance act, in my opinion. And that's why I think 3-0 is a justified scoreline. Maybe 2-0 would have been more justified just because Romania did play well, defensively at least. And yeah, Marlon, big up to him. Once again, Cody Gakpo down the left hand side, he keeps the ball in. Dragusin slightly nudges him and thinks, okay, the ball's gonna go out. It doesn't. Dragusin sort of gives up. I'm not gonna lie. Gakpo keeps the ball in play, feeds it to Marlon. Marlon has a tap in, and I must say, Marlon when he came on was on smoke. Was on smoke, and fair play to him because he dropped a stinker against Austria. We all saw how he played against Austria. It was an absolute stinker. So he came on with a point to prove, and they ended up leaving the pitch with 2 goals. So fair play to him, man. Seriously, like fair play to him. He done his thing when he came on, made a big impact. Maybe he should be that super sub like Veghorst. Who knows? It could be something. Because Bergwijn came in today, and I thought he actually done well with Dumfries. They linked up pretty well, and from a defensive point of view, I thought he really contributed to what the Dutch were doing on the defensive front as well. So look, fair play to Bergwijn as well. But obviously he had to play only 45 minutes because he's not had much football in general, and it was his first start. It was his first set of minutes of the tournament anyway. So yeah, he definitely had to come off at halftime. But Marlon done his thing when he came on, and then the third goal, Romania, they're clearly going for it, even though the game's technically over. It's the 95th minute or something like that, I think it was. The ball gets fed to Marlon. He's 1v1 with the defender, goes past him easy, and then he fools the keeper. He's making the keeper think you're going to go that way. Instead, he goes the other way, slots into the bottom left-hand corner, and it's a good goal from Marlon. So, yeah, the Netherlands win 3-0. Convincing win, good win. Overall, they played well. They controlled the game. They weathered the storm in the first 15 minutes of the game because Romania were really pressing high. But they controlled the game. They created tons of chances. I think the substitutes that came on did well, the likes of Marlon and players like that. I thought defensively they were outstanding, pretty good with Van Dijk. I think Nathan Ake, if Cucurella wasn't on smoke, I think Nathan Ake would definitely be the best left back of the tournament so far, in my opinion. I think he's had a really, really good tournament. I think Van Dijk was better today after a poor game against Austria, in my opinion. De Vrij better today. The midfield, Schotten, who got a lot of criticism after the Austria game, played well today. Reinders played well today. Gakpo, threat. Bergwijn, good performance. Simons, decent today. I wouldn't say he was brilliant, but he wasn't bad. He was okay. And Depay doing what Depay does. To think that he's only 4 goals behind Robin van Persie is kind of extraordinary to me because he's not really the most clinical striker, but he can hold up the ball well. He's got a good first touch. His technical abilities there to clearly see. He's a good player, man. And I like his headband. I like his headband as well. So that's that. But yeah, the Netherlands get through. They get the job done. They will face either Austria or Turkey. Like I said beforehand, you will get a review of that game later on tonight. Let's see. I'm really excited for that game. That game should be a good game. That should be a good game. I thought this game today would kind of be dead, but it wasn't a dead game. 3-0. We saw 3 goals. We saw a decent game of football. Nothing to really complain about much. I'm not going to lie. And, like the other games we've been complaining about, Portugal and France and England and all these nations. But yeah, it looks like the quarterfinals are now really they've settled themselves. You know what I'm saying? This is the last game, the next one of the round of 16, and let's see who the Netherlands have to face, Austria or Turkey. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications, and I'll see you guys later for Austria, Turkey. Peace.